Friday is a special day in Islam. A whole surah of the Quran is named after it, and various hadiths explain its merits, rituals, etiquette, do's and don'ts. Why does Friday have this special status? What is the etiquette of going to Friday prayer? What is the punishment of those who neglect Jumu'ah? And what rewards this special day bring to Muslims? Find answers for these questions and more in the following hadith collection. Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best day on which the sun has risen is Friday. On it Adam was created, and on it he was made to enter paradise. On Friday also Adam was expelled from paradise. And the last hour, i.e. the day of resurrection, will take place on no day other than Friday." Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The 5 daily prescribed prayers, and Friday prayer to the next Friday prayer, and Ramadan to the next Ramadan, is expiation of the sins committed in between them, so long as major sins are avoided." Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, while talking about Friday, "There is a time on it, i.e. Friday, at which Allah grants the request of any Muslim servant who, at this time, happens to be asking Allah for something while standing in prayer." And the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, pointed with his hand to indicate that this period of time is very short. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever reads Surat Al-Kahf on the night of Friday will have a light that will stretch between him and the ancient house, i.e. the Kaaba." Authenticated by Al-Albani. As ibn As, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Among the best of your days is Friday, so pray to Allah frequently on it to bless me, for such supplications of you will be presented to me." Abu Dawud. Salman, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "If a man takes bath on Friday, cleanse himself as much as he can, oils his hair, applies perfume available in his house, sets forth for the mosque, does not separate 2 people to make a seat for himself, performs as many prayers as written by Allah for him, remains silent when the Imam speaks, his sins between that Friday and the following Friday will be forgiven." Al-Bukhari. Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "When Friday comes, the angels sit at the doors of the mosque and record who comes to the Jumu'ah prayer. Then, when the Imam comes out, the angels roll up their scrolls." The Messenger of Allah said, "The one who comes early to the Jumu'ah prayer is like one who sacrifices a camel. Then, i.e. coming later than that, is like one who sacrifices a cow. Then like one who sacrifices a sheep. Then like one who sacrifices a duck. Then like one who sacrifices a chicken. Then like one who sacrifices an egg." An-Nasai, and authenticated by Al-Albani. Jabir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, "Sulaik al-Ghatafani came on Friday when the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, was delivering the sermon. He, Sulaik, sat down. So the Prophet said to him, 'O Sulaik, stand and observe 2 rakas and make them short.' Then he said, 'When any one of you comes on Friday, while the Imam delivers the sermon, he should observe 2 rakas and should make them short.'" Ibn Umar and Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with them, reported, "We heard the Messenger of Allah saying, while delivering khutbah on his wooden pulpit, either some people stop neglecting the Friday prayers, or Allah will seal their hearts, and they will be among the heedless." Muslim. Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "If you say to your companion, 'Listen attentively on a Friday when the Imam is delivering the khutbah,' then you have engaged in idle talk." Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Do not choose the Friday night among all other nights for Qiyam, night vigil prayer, and do not choose Friday among all other days for fasting, except that one of you have a custom to."